The new Lotus Emeya. It's not only a performance vehicle, it's also a high-tech luxury car. In this episode, we're going to go over everything you need to know about this vehicle. So without further ado, let's dive right in. The standard version is probably going to start at around $100,000, and the top version will likely start at around $150,000. It's quite a lot more expensive than the Tesla Model S Plaid, but way cheaper than a Lucid Air Sapphire. And if you'd like to see a video on both of those cars, click on the top right corner of your display. The Emeya has two light strips on both sides at the front, which look really nice. The creases makes the car look sportier, so does the air intakes, but that also helps cool the battery down better. You're gonna notice there are cameras instead of door mirrors, which I'm not a fan of. 1. Cameras are less reliable. 2. The door mirrors can really improve the aesthetics. They look really good. If this car had them, it would have looked so much better. But apart from that, you have 22-inch wheels, there's also gloss black trim instead of chrome trim, and at the back, this car reminds me of the Bugatti Chiron. You have this beautiful light bar and the rear diffuser. Overall, the Emeya looks epic, especially in this fabulous yellow paint. But what do you guys think of this exterior? Let me know in the comments down below. While this car is very sporty, it also has a very luxurious interior. It's very similar to that you have in the Electra. That's another EV Lotus makes. They're high quality materials which makes the cabin feel more premium. You have ambient lighting which looks great at night. The massive center display makes it feel high-tech inside. There are lots of glass areas letting in loads of light and also increases headroom. You can choose for a 4-seat or a 5-seat layout. Overall, this interior is very nice. It is really luxurious, and the 4-seat configuration makes it even more premium. The design is awesome, everything fits together very nicely, but what do you guys think of this interior? Let me know in the comments down below. The Emeya comes with loads of tech. You have these OLED displays, and there are over-the-air updates, so as you own your Lotus, it gets better over time. There's Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, both are wireless. You have a KEF sound system, which makes the sound system even better. There's also voice recognition, so you can control the infotainment system through your voice. There's also Wi-Fi hotspot and 5G data transfer. A really cool feature is the 55-inch augmented reality heads-up display. This display can project road info with navigation and advanced driver assistance system data. It is amazing. A lot of luxury vehicles have this feature, and it's a great one. The technology overall in this car is really good. Now let's talk about the batteries and range. This car is expected to have up to 315 miles of range, similar to the Electra. This is where it gets exciting. The Emeya has a 102 kilowatt-hour battery pack, which can charge at a rate of up to 350 kilowatts. 350 kilowatts, that's crazy! It can charge from 10% to 80% in just 15 minutes. It's phenomenal. The standard version will have two electric motors, which makes 603 horsepower and 523 pound-feet of torque. The top version will also have two electric motors, which makes 905 horsepower and 727 pound-feet of torque. It's a pretty heavy car though. It weighs more than 4,000 pounds, but it's way lighter than the Audi e-tron GT. That car weighs over 5,000 pounds, and if you'd like to see a video on that car, click on the top right corner of your display. There's a 2-speed transmission system similar to the Porsche Taycan. You enable a specific mode and the gears change, providing more performance. So then, how quick is this car? It can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.6 seconds. 2.6 seconds, that is very fast. It also has a top speed of 159 miles per hour. This car is rapid. Now let's talk about the drivetrain. The Emeya has an air suspension system with multiple sensors that can read the road 1,000 times per second. 1,000 times per second, that is mind-blowing! You also have electric power steering, which makes it easier to steer. Speaking of steering, this vehicle will likely have rear-wheel steering. Another cool feature is the 11 to 12-inch rear spoiler, which generates a net downforce of over 474 pounds. And since this is electric, all the batteries are at the bottom, creating a low center of gravity. So the low center of gravity combined with the rear spoiler will make an amazing driving experience. There's another thing that makes a driving experience amazing, and that's the torque vectoring, which can send 100% of the power to the outer wheel with the most grip. This car also comes with Lotus's top performance carbon ceramic brakes, which are awesome. There aren't any in-depth details about these brakes, but they are very good. The significant speed greatly enhances acceleration, and since this is electric, you have the instant torque. The suspension is also great. The air suspension makes the ride more comfortable, and you can set it to a stiffer setting, which will improve handling and prevents body roll. The traction is also superior. The all-wheel drive system and torque vectoring improves traction. The rear-wheel steering improves the turning circle at low speeds and stability at higher speeds. The electric power steering makes the steering more controllable, and those carbon ceramic brakes significantly improve stopping performance. You also have the low center of gravity and the rear spoiler, which will make this car handle very well. There are also quite a lot of different driving assistance systems. You have adaptive cruise control and steering assist to keep you inside the lane. There's lane change assist, which can make the vehicle change lanes automatically. You have automatic emergency brake assist, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, and blind spot monitoring. Overall, the Lotus Emeya is an awesome vehicle. It's pretty expensive, but it has a beautiful exterior, a very luxurious interior, loads of technology, it's lovely to drive, it has great speed, it has a very good range, and a mind-blowing charging speed. Deliveries haven't started yet, it's going to be released next year. It's going to be very fun comparing this car to its rivals, and you are not going to want to miss out on those episodes. So hit the red subscribe button down below and turn on the notifications, so you'll never miss out on any new video posted on this channel. And also let me know in the comments down below what are your first impressions of this vehicle. But anyways, that's going to wrap it up for today's episode.